welcome back to my channel. So I am going to show you guys my empty apartment tour. I moved in about 2 weeks ago. Currently I'm in Mexico City. This is actually not my apartment, but I kind of wanted to show you guys a sneak peek of what it looks like. I'm so excited that I found this place. Like, my heart is so happy that it was like something that I really loved, and after months of searching, I like finally found the spot. So yeah, let me show you guys my apartment, and towards the end, I'm gonna answer some questions about apartment moving and just moving to Dallas in general. So stay tuned. All right, so they already moved in some of my things, but this is my studio, guys. So this is the kitchen. I wish this stuff wasn't like in the way. So I got a really cute studio in Bishop Arts. Peppa's like exploring. This is the closet and the shelves and my avocado mattress that I'm so excited about. And then here is the bathroom. Where's the light? I don't even know. So here's the bathroom. I wish there was more counter space, but we're gonna make this work. I love that the tub, like it has an actual tub, which like amazing. More counter space, but like really just obsessed with this kitchen. I am so excited, guys. I'm so thankful to finally have like my own place and to like decorate it and just have it be super, super cute. Yeah, I mean, this is basically the apartment, and I'm just so excited to do all the things here with you guys. So yeah, let's start the journey. Peppa, are you excited? Are you excited, crazy baby? You excited? Oh my goodness. So I did a little Q&A on my Instagram account because I wanted to help people that are currently moving to Dallas or wanting to move to Dallas with that process. Now, first off, let me give a little shout out to my friends from Hiso Dallas. They are an apartment locating company, and they're actually the ones that helped me find my apartment. I felt so bad because months on end I kept switching where I was gonna go and what I wanted to do and how many roommates I was gonna have, and then I went from 2-bedroom to 1-bedroom. So for months, literally since like last October, I've been going like back and forth, and I just felt so bad that I kept like going back and forth with them. But they were so sweet the whole time. Shout out to my friend Kate. She is so sweet and literally was so patient with my process. So if you guys need an apartment locating company, definitely reach out to them. It's completely free of charge, so you literally don't have to pay for anything, and they will help you. So the first question that I got was, how much is the monthly rent? I currently have a studio, and it is located in a very up and coming neighborhood. I mean, it's not really up and coming, it's already a very poppin' neighborhood, and I pay about $1,400. Well, actually not about, I actually pay $1,400 for a studio. So I feel like back in the day, and literally this was even like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I feel like you could find as low as $900. Like, I feel like studio apartments started at $900, and maybe like the most expensive for like a really nice one was like $1,200, $1,300. And of course now, like, everything is just ridiculous. Like, I don't think, you know, studio apartments go lower than $1,300. So especially in a very like popular neighborhood. So I would just like keep that in mind. Okay, another question was, what are the best areas to move in Dallas? Affordable neighborhoods for someone new to Dallas. I have lived in Dallas most of my life, and of course, if you are a young adult, you are wanting to be in the city and kind of like where all the poppin' things are. Especially if you're a girl, I feel like you also want to be like where all the cute coffee shops are and restaurants. So that is all kind of like in the, I'm really bad with miles and like measurements and things, but you want to do that in like a radius of maybe 20 miles of downtown Dallas. So I live further down south. So if downtown Dallas is here, my neighborhood is called Bishop Arts, and anything, sorry if there's noise, anything north of downtown Dallas would be Uptown Dallas, like Knox and Henderson area, Greenville, Deep Ellum, did I already say Uptown? Uptown, and then I guess like Lovers. So that's like going up more north. So there's different little neighborhoods, but I would say like the most popular ones that kind of encompass a lot of Dallas would either be Bishop Arts, Deep Ellum, Greenville, and Uptown, and then Knox, Henderson. So I feel like if you are new to Dallas, you definitely want to stick to those neighborhoods and look in those surrounding areas, because that's where most of the restaurants, again, and just like, you know, if you're really into nightlife, I feel like Deep Ellum is definitely the neighborhood for you. If you like a lot of bars and going out, Greenville is really good for that. Now, Bishop Arts is a very cute neighborhood. They're building so much. It's a great place to work out. It's a very small community. I feel like everyone knows each other. So if you're into that, Bishop Arts is great. I feel like it has great coffee shops, a lot of like cute little bars, but I definitely wouldn't say that it's like meant for nightlife. Uptown is also, I feel like, draws a lot of young adults, because that's like where everything kind of poppin' is. But of course, the prices in Uptown are just gonna be kind of ridiculous. Knox, Henderson is where a lot of popular restaurants are. So you have the Restoration hardware store that opened up with the rooftop. So it's really trendy. There's a lot of like really kind of like bougie restaurants in the Knox, Henderson area. So that's another cute area to look into. I personally chose Bishop Arts just because I'm literally there all the time, because my friends own a coffee shop there and I go to yoga there. So it's just very convenient for me to just kind of stay in that neighborhood, although I do go to Uptown a lot for a lot of other stuff. So I just wanted to give a little bit of insight on different neighborhoods in case like you literally don't know anything about Dallas. I would definitely check those out. All right, so how do you narrow down apartment search? So again, my friends from Hiso are super helpful. I basically just told them my budget. I told them what I wanted. I told them I wanted sorry, it's like so loud. I told them that I wanted a really cute apartment with like cute interiors. So I didn't do a lot of like legwork. I feel like they did most of the looking for me, and then they kind of sent me like an email with the apartment complexes that fit in my criteria, and then I went and like toured them and kind of just narrowed down like that. So it was a pretty easy process, just because they're very, very helpful. Now again, someone asked what are some good areas to live in. So basically those neighborhoods are the most popular ones. Now if you have a job that's up north, so like let's say Plano or Frisco, anything in Plano is gonna be pretty new and nice, especially, well, Frisco is basically the middle of nowhere. So I know there's a few apartment complexes up there, but if your job is in Plano, I feel like living off the tollway or living off of 75 is very helpful, because you can just hit the tollway, and if you wanna head to Dallas, it's just like literally a 30-minute straight shot. So I would just keep that in mind. But in Plano, there's so much to do. I actually used to live in Plano for, I think about a year or so with my aunt, and I loved it there. I stayed in Legacy West, which is like a new little shopping center, tons of restaurants, a lot of stores. Like it's just very cute. There's definitely so much to do up north, and so whenever I do have events that are up there, because I'm a blogger, so when I get invited up north or get to try out different restaurants up there, I like love to go there. Actually, my lash lady is also in Plano, so that's another area that I didn't mention before, that if your job is up north, you definitely want to stick in those surrounding areas of Plano and Frisco. Also, the IKEA store is down there. Nebraska Furniture is in Plano. So there's so many things in Plano. There's so many things to do over there. So it's actually a really cool, little, I don't know if it's called a city, but a cool county to live in. If you do not want to live in Dallas, definitely Plano is the way to go. Especially if your job is up there, you definitely don't want to do that commute, because it can be very, very stressful and hard. So definitely recommend to stay in that area. Okay, someone asked, I'm moving and everything is about 1,600 recs for less. So again, my friends, I think they're their minimum for apartment searching for them is like 1,500. So you can definitely say like, hey, my maximum is 1,500, help me find an apartment, and they'll definitely help you find some good options. Now, because everyone is moving to Austin and Dallas, like I feel like that's why it was so hard for me to find a place that I liked, because the places that I liked literally were so insanely expensive, and I actually could only truly afford it if I lived with a roommate. So it was definitely hard. I think that was like the hardest process of it all, just like not wanting to overpay for something that I know like maybe 3 years ago was like $400, $500 less. So that was definitely a struggle, and it's definitely hard in the market today. I will say you can find stuff around like, you know, good quality things around like maybe no less than 1,400. Again, because my apartment is 1,400, it's a studio, but it's also in a very like popular neighborhood. So what I would do is like, if you want to do it on your own, I would pick one of the neighborhoods that I listed in the beginning and just kind of try to search not in the specific neighborhood that I mentioned, but like in the little surrounding areas. And like once you kind of venture out a little bit outskirts of those main neighborhoods, then I feel like rent does go a lot less. Again, they may not be like super new apartments, but you can definitely find something out there. You just have to really look and ask around. And that's what I would say. I feel like Dallas is very good with like networking and stuff. So everyone's pretty friendly, I feel like. So if you are definitely looking for a place, I would ask around. If you're looking for roommates, I would just ask around, because people are just so willing to help. And I feel like Dallas is a very small county, a small community, that it's like if you ask someone, you know, they ask another person, and then it's just like everyone's so helpful. So I would definitely just ask around and see if anyone knows of a place or knows roommates, and that'll be super helpful. Okay, I don't think this is like related to the apartment searching, but someone said, are you originally from Dallas? So no, I'm originally here from Mexico City, which I am currently at. And I moved to the States when I was like 5 years old, grew up in Dallas literally my whole life. And then kind of hitting my junior year in high school, I did a semester back here in Mexico City. Then I went back to Dallas, and then I came back for my senior year of high school, went back for college, came back again. And then I went back when I got a big girl job to Dallas, and I've been living there like what, 6 years now? I keep saying 5 years, and every time a new year comes, I still say 5 years, so I really need to add up the math, but I think it's been 6 years since I moved back. And it's been really fun. So I feel like I definitely, now that I'm like, you know, an adult and I got to venture out and I went back to Dallas and lived on my own, I feel like I learned a lot, and I definitely know tons about Dallas. I basically grew my blog because of Dallas, and I was basically a Dallasite. Although I feel like now I'm not so much of a Dallasite. I feel like I know a lot of like local spots and a lot of like hidden gems, but like I'm not that much out in the scene as I used to be. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Do you recommend any movers? So I can't think of the top of my head of the movers that I used last time, but it was really good. There was like a minimum of 2 hours, and I actually literally did all my storage unit in 2 hours. And they actually went to my house and dropped everything off within those 2 hours, and I think it was only $300. And then I can't remember how much it was per hour after that, but they were really good. I mean, they were really fast, they were really efficient. It was like 4 of them, and they were just super fast. So I love that. I don't remember their names, but I'm gonna look it up and then I'll leave it in the description for you guys. So someone asked, what's a typical price for a 1-bedroom? I feel like 1-bedrooms are gonna start around $1,500 and go up from there, especially depending on the apartment complex that you live in. Obviously there's some that are a lot more bougier, that have like concierge, have like a dope pool, a badass gym. So it definitely depends on the amenities of your apartment complex. and I feel like studios will start maybe around 1,200-1,300, and obviously studios can go up to however high. The apartment complex that I wanted to move into, literally they had no studios left, and their 1-bedroom that I was very close to thinking about renting was about I think it was like 2,300, or maybe like, it was close to 2K for like a small 1-bedroom. I feel like it was a little bit more though. It was like 2,100, I think, for a 1-bedroom. And I mean, I feel like that place was like ideally where I'd want to live. Like, it's a high rise, it had like an amazing gym, a super cool pool. Obviously they had a concierge, like you can walk to Clyde Warren Park. Like, it was just so nice. The views in that apartment complex were so nice that I feel like you were literally paying for the views. Although the apartment itself was really cute, it was just very small. It gave very like New York industrial loft vibes, and I really wanted to move there so bad, but I was like, you know what, like if I want to travel still, that just doesn't make sense like financially for me to like spend all this money in this apartment that like I'm not gonna be there that much. So anyway, it kind of worked out for me. I literally went to tour this place like on a Tuesday, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting it. And then like on a Wednesday I signed, and then on a Thursday they were like cleaning it and like getting it ready for me. So it was like a super fast turnaround, and I think it was definitely meant to be because I feel like I loved the aesthetics of that place so much. And actually when I got there, they were like, oh, we don't have any more studios. And I was like, what? I was like, my apartment locator told me that you guys had some. And she was like, oh my God, wait, someone just moved to another unit, and actually, yes, we have this studio left. And it's just like so perfect because it's literally perfect lighting. So that was like number one on my list, like for it to have really good lighting, and I got that, so I feel like very blessed. And yeah, it just works out. It's just me and Peppa, my little dog, and it's perfect for all my things and just for me to get work done while I'm in Dallas and then still be able to travel and afford to do all of that. So hopefully that was insightful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any other questions about Dallas. I definitely want to be helpful to you guys, and I hope this video was helpful. But if you have any further questions, definitely leave them down below. Would love to help. And welcome to Dallas. Enjoy Dallas. I feel like it's been such a great city to me, and even though that's where I grew up, I feel like once you live there like on your own without your family and you're like doing your own thing, like you get to really experience Dallas and just do all the things, and it's just so fun. There's so much to do. The food scene is like insane, and yeah, it's a great community. So anyway, if you guys see me around, definitely say hi, and I will see you guys next time.